that Mr. Simons is still the best leader for the party after what's happened?
We're not going to discuss party matters here. Certainly, I have already spoken to you about how I felt. He did the honorable thing. I wish that politicians were more transparent and did the honorable thing. When they felt that they needed to correct something, they should correct it. How many times have you seen PLP retract on matters that they know they are wrong on? You don't see it. You have a leader amongst the One Bermuda Alliance who came out and was transparent and said, listen, you know, I probably could have handled this one particular issue better. When did doing the right thing become wrong? What are we focusing in on here? We got people who can't pay the rent, keep the lights on, and we're worrying about Cole Simons, the honorable member? What is our focus here? It's not humanitarian at all. It's a quick fix to the media. And I'm telling you, media, you're on the wrong road. Let's just face it, guys. When I used to do press conferences years ago, this room was packed. Packed under One Bermuda Alliance. With this PLP government, look at what it's dwindled down to. The media is under attack. You want to know why? No revenue in this country. No revenue in this country. Your jobs, media, are at stake. Your jobs are at stake. And you need to hold this government to hand. The One Bermuda Alliance is taking the budget and holding them to task. You need to do more. So concentrating on Cole Simons, when he's been transparent, and whatever the source is that you have, I mean, obviously you got a good source. Go back to your source. They'll answer it for you.
You said that he did the right thing, but he only did the right thing because he did the wrong thing first. So do you have full confidence in him as leader?
Listen, any leader that steps forward, any leader, I've been there many times, is going to make mistakes. The right thing to do is to step up with integrity and do the right thing. Mm-hmm. No one is immune to making mistakes, including the media.
I know you haven't said that you have full confidence in him.
I have full confidence. He got up and he said, listen, I made a mistake. I have full confidence, and that's why I said he's an honorable man. What this party decides going forward is up to the party, and then we'll let you know.
Friends of Jerry and Richardson have told me that he's considering asking Mr. Simons to resign. What would your advice be to Mr. Richardson?
I think that I've already spoken to Darian about his steps going forward on how he feels about things, and that's between him and I.
Do you think that Mr. Simons should now resign after his public apology to the rest of you and his errors of judgment?
That's a decision for the One Bermuda Alliance. I think what you probably should concentrate on is maybe there should be some resignations on the PLP. That's where you need to concentrate.
Yeah, but we're talking about the OBA, aren't we? So obviously, do you think he should resign or not?
I think I've already answered that question.
I don't think you have, actually. Should he resign or not?
I've already answered what I'm going to answer, Sean.
You haven't answered.
You can't get water up.
I know you haven't answered.
Well, let me just set the record straight. Just because you ask a question, Sean, does not demand the respect of an answer. And you need to know that.
I think asking whether you have confidence in your leader and whether you think he should resign or not is actually a very proper and important question.
I just told you,
should answer.
I just said to you that it is clear to me that he's done the right thing, and I trust in his judgment.
The mishandling of the budget by your leader has now made people kind of see you as the party of travel authorization, hasn't it?
I think the leader was extremely clear when he came out and clarified that he had made that statement without the support of his caucus and his party. You asked me the question yesterday, I answered it, and I think it was in print in your story this morning. In terms of the budget reply was on the whole very sound. Cole Simons, as my colleague MP Cannonier said earlier, is an extremely honorable man. He put a lot of hard work and effort into that budget. The sad part about budgets and budget replies is that nobody really reads them. The sad part about Parliament is that we go up and we try to debate them and no one really listens. And that's why we're here today, so that you actually know what happened yesterday in Parliament. I'm not faulting the media. Sometimes the media is there, and I thank you for that. But Bermudians need to be more aware of what is happening in the political system because it impacts on all of us, right? The budget matters. Economics matters. Economics matters because it's how much money you get in your pocket. Economics matters because it's how much the government has for social services. And when David Burt's budget includes a ticking time bomb, where IB is upset and is discussing whether they should stay or go, it was your own newspaper who referred to the goose that lays the golden eggs. We must not kill that goose. During the pandemic, IB is the only thing that kept this island surviving. And we have to appreciate that. So when IB, respectfully, when IB comes out and tells the Premier he's wrong, he needs to listen. And we need to listen, all of us, not just the Premier, all of us.
Why did Mr. Simons apologise to you over his handling of the budget?
Okay, Mr. Simons did not apologize to me over his handling of the budget. Mr. Simons addressed his party and his caucus over a statement that he made without consultation. And he was right to do so. And I said he was right to do so, and I commend him for it. And I think MP Cannonier spoke earlier. When was it wrong to do the right thing? He came up, he made a mistake, he said he made a mistake, he reversed his position. We stand with him. He was right to reverse his position. We must not bring back the travel authorization form, certainly not, and nor should we have travel authorization fees. Why not? Because we can't put barriers up to entry into Bermuda. We desperately need to restore our tourism industry, so we can't have barriers there. And we need more people here. You asked about revenue. Well, one of the best ways to have revenue on this island is to have a broader tax base. We need more people to bear the tax burden, more people paying tax. We don't need more taxes on a shrinking population. We need a growing population so the population as a whole pays less.
Finally, as I asked Mr. Cannonier, do you have full confidence in Mr. Simons as OBA leader?
Not only do I have full confidence in our leader, I would venture to say that any other of my 5 parliamentary colleagues would make a better premier than the current premier we have.
Not even you.
I'm talking about my colleagues. Thank you.